I got more footage. So do you have a lot of clients?
It depends.
Yeah.
It's like with your car sitting here and you're here, it's more likely somebody's going to stop than if I was sitting here by myself. And
okay.
If I don't sit here, it's even less likely that somebody will stop. Just having the table out like this, if I'm not here, it's easy for them to drive by. If I'm here and, hey, how you doing? Then they take a second look and then, oh,
yeah.
Wait, what she got over there? I'll stop and take a look.
Yeah.
So, but it depends, the weather, the time of the month, the time of the day of the week, all of those, just like any other store that you run, This is coming up just after the first, so people have got their rent paid. They don't have to worry about that. So maybe this weekend they'll have a little bit more money than what they had last weekend, and that's more people will stop. And I said, well, it's Christmas coming up. People want to buy gifts.
You know how you can make a lot of money?
It's not really true.
I'm going to tell you how to make a lot of money?
How?
If you sell food, so you could accept EBT.
Ah.
You'll make
We are kind of gearing up in a way to sell food. We're thinking about it. My husband is more of a cook than I am.
Oh, okay. But I don't know if you could purchase like cooked food with EBT, can you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about EBT.
Yeah.
But we have sodas, and usually we have bottled water in here that if somebody stops and says, hey, do you know where I can get a soda or something to drink? And we'll say, yeah, we got one here that's cold, and we'll sell them to you. And he's trying to get set up right now to make homemade ice cream.
Oh, nice.
And
cool.
Out here, something that's a little different from what anybody else has.
Yeah.
But he's just barely getting started on it, so he's still working on getting his recipes perfected.
Okay.
So I'm eating a lot of ice cream.
Yeah. You're an ice cream lover.
I'm the chief tester.
So you, what's your favorite ice cream? Chocolate?
No, I'm more of a butter pecan or a mint chocolate.
Sounds pretty good right now. Sounds pretty good right now.
I've never been a big chocolate person.
Yeah.
Even when I was a kid, I'm not a big chocolate person.
Right now that you were mentioning Bombay Beach and the different areas, this is it's like Sunny Bono gets a lot of tourists too. Yeah. Sunny Bono, and then because it's a volcanic area, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
About a few months ago, I was in the beginning of January of this year. I started going to Sunny Bono Trail for exercise because you could.
It's a good hike.
Yeah, at the end of the trail, there's that mountain, right?
Right. Yeah, I've been there.
That mountain, that makes for a good workout. Like if you go up and down a few times.
I can see that.
So I was doing that for a few months, and one of those times that I was in the trail, there was a family, and they asked me about. And I've never been to that place. They asked me about a place in Salton. They heard about it in the Salton Sea, where it's there's a bunch of dead fish.
Pretty much on the eastern shore.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you want to go. Bombay has some. When you go out onto the shoreline, you'll see there's lots and lots of fish bones.
Yeah.
And it's not so bad. If you go up to North Shore, where the marina, and I'm going to say used to be because the water's receded so much that it's just empty now, I think you get more dead fish up there. I know that there's more, I've seen more bones up there. I was actually collecting the bones to see if I could do something with jewelry, and I've got them. I just haven't quite decided because I looked at them and said, they might make nice earrings. Yeah. And they've weathered enough that there's no smell to them. Yeah. And they're well dried. It's just I don't know how sturdy they would be. But, that's pretty. I could make something out of that. And then making something and making something to sell is two different things. So that's where I kind of stay with the rocks. they hold up better. But if you go on to the west side of Salton Sea, you don't have the fish bones along the shore. You don't have the smell. That's all on the east side because of the way the wind blows.
Okay.
Pretty much. That much I've learned in the times that we've been coming here regularly, because we take off, and a couple of days a week I won't put out my table and we'll take off and go. We've been down to Sonny Bono's place. We've been up to, have you heard of the International Banana Museum?
Where at?
It's up at North Shore.
Really?
And
never heard of it.
In a building that used to be a bait shop.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think in passing, I've seen it, and I'm all like, what the heck is that a museum? Okay.
My husband says it's like air conditioning ductwork, and they painted it yellow, and it's out on the side of the road for 111. You see that going by.
I think I have, in passing, I've seen it.
The museum is kind of set back from the road there. And with COVID, I don't know if she's opened up yet or what kind of hours she's keeping now. But she's got a banana yellow Camaro, and they sell banana ice cream. And you go inside of her place, and furniture, banana chairs, banana swings, banana mobiles, banana lamps, stuffed toys, anything at all that you can think of to do with bananas, she's probably got it there. And it's all for sale, but in the meantime, it's the museum. People can come in and see this collection of all items banana. And she will talk banana to you when you say, well, I've had a really nice time here, but I think I'm going to go here. And she'll go, oh no, you're going to split. Oh, he's inside.
Yeah.
That's neighbor from behind us.
Okay, cool. So, how long has that banana museum been open for?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
We stopped in there. We drove past it several times before we finally decided to stop in and see it. And, you know, it was worth stopping in and seeing. And she charged, I think it was $2 to go in and see it. But then if you buy ice cream, you get the $2 back. So you break even there. And it was just something interesting, like going to Bombay and looking for the Drivein Theater. I can tell you now, they're gone. Have you seen the Drivein Theater in Bombay?
I've never seen it.
They took a semi-truck and got light on the side of it, and then they took the seats out of cars and put them out for seats, and behind them are all of the parked cars that don't run, and you can sit in their cars, or you can sit in the old car seats, and it's an outdoor theater, and they do show movies there.
So it's open right now.
I don't know. Again, with COVID.
Oh, okay.
You don't know.
It's probably okay.
But I know that when we were there, they were showing movies like Friday and Saturday nights. They were having movies there, and it's unique because how often can you go into what's basically a junkyard full of old cars and watch a movie on the side of a truck?
What about Glamis North? Have you been there?
I have been there when I was yay high with my family.
Over there by Bombay Beach.
Dad. I'm going to say yeah, but so long ago that I know we went to Glamis.
Well,
and Dad brought us out to ride motorcycles and go-karts.
Glamis North is, I'm not talking about Glamis, I'm talking, Glamis North is a resort park over here by Bombay Beach.
Then no, I haven't been.
It's right beside the Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth? Yeah. We don't do resorts.
No? Wow.
No.
Why would you do a resort when you could come over here? For free.
Well, that's it. But it's a point of pride with us that we have traveled the entire United States. We've been in this rig for about 10 years now, and we have never yet stayed in a campground. Because there's always somewhere else that you can find a park, and we're only going to be there overnight, and then we see the town, we get the bikes out, we can ride their bike trails, and then we move on to see the next place. So, you know, we don't want to spend our money on the campground because we need to be able to spend our money seeing things like the Banana Museum and the Fork in the Road, which they used to have one up in East Jesus. I heard that it's not there anymore. Or the elephant that they made out of tires. I thought that was really unique. And people talk about the tires going to the landfill, and here's somebody that came up with a way to do something with the tires to make something useful. I'm not going to say beautiful because not everybody thinks an elephant made out of tires is beautiful, but it's a lot prettier than a mountain full of used tires. And I've seen lots of things in Facebook and YouTubes where they take tires and they make planters out of them and they stack them up and make snowmen. You get creative with them. And again, do something besides throw it in the landfill. Just like I'm trying to do with this glass. That, you know, it's, if we can recycle and repurpose things, we're better off. So
yeah, that's true.
That's my bit for the environment.
So I see that you guys have that Suzuki right there. Like, how do you, when you guys travel, how do you guys do it? Like,
it goes in the trailer.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, the trailer is basically our garage. It's got, we have the freezer, we have the smoker, and it's got separate solar from the bus, so we can park it like this, and it'll, everything in there will run itself. And then the tools, because like I said, my husband's the mechanic and takes care of a lot of mechanical stuff, so all of that. And
so do you consider yourself nomadic? There's a lot of people who have who
I think we would fit that description.